Reese, why do?
We'll do that. We'll do that maybe in a bit. I want to do that Young Turks clip though. That one's really short, and this is clipped out of a larger video.
And he is. You're right. And his.
So, what do you guys think about the Young Turks?
Well, never watched the Young Turks.
I've heard
we
them
just keep up with them.
The commentary that we
through
get
by watching responses to it from from AIU and Non-Believer and you guys and
that's how we keep up with the Young Turks.
That's how we keep up with the Young Turks.
You're about to get real close and personal with the Young Turks.
Yeah, and to be fair, that's the same way I keep up with the Young Turks. I can't watch their videos. It's only when stuff is sent to me that I ever see them, because I will not go through and spend my own time digging through the Young Turks. I can't take it.
It's it's eye raping.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, this was taken from a larger clip. They were talking about some white guy was saying the N-word, except he wasn't even saying he was like ending it with an A, so it like barely counted anyway. But oh my God, is he allowed to do this? And let's just watch what they say to their guests about that.
And he is. You're right. And his apology was very sincere.
Yeah.
And I give him credit for that. I think this was just sheer ignorance, and him, as you said, growing up in a community where he really was one of the few white people, and he immersed himself in that culture. However, as a white person, I can't imagine. And I'm glad he learned his lesson.
Oh God.
What?
Dude, this argument, this fucking argument.
The white guilt is physically. You can see it. Yeah, you can see how white guilt ridden she is. Holy shit.
Yeah, look, I don't know. When I first moved to Atlanta,
over saying the N-word.
Yeah.
No, over saying nigga. Not even, not.
The word N-word, they actually said nigga?
Yeah, said nigga.
Oh, look what you did.
He's a rapper.
All right.
Did I invade your
Yep, go
space?
ahead and email this shit to TYT so we can talk about Patrick.
My buddy Terrence told me one time I said that to him, and he goes, man, you can't use that word. That's our word. I went, well, technically it's our word.
Yeah, for real. You're just using it.
Like, really, it was our word first.
Don't take that from us.
But I mean, I'm not gonna sit there and keep arguing that point. Like, he's tolerant of me, but of my whiteness, my privilege. But he's not gonna sit there and let me just give a complete ass.
Yeah, I remember. I grew up working with a lot. I grew up in a black family. So it was always funny to me the cringe levels that these people go through. I'm like, you do realize that everyone shit talks everyone, right? Have you watched BET? I mean, really, have you watched their comedy? Have you watched their stand-up? Dude, if a white comedian flipped that shit.
Patrick started on it. As a stand-up touring comedian, please, Patrick, how do you feel about BET comedy?
First off, it's all joke beefy.
They're
all doing Richard Pryor bit, and it pisses me the fuck off because I can't do an identical bit in the reverse. As a white male straight comedian, I can't make fun of anybody.
No,
dude, check your
you can make
dude.
fun of yourself. You can make fun of your own existence, your own failure.
I can self-deprecate. No, you don't even want to talk about politics. You don't want to stir up the crowd because if they have differing opinions in the crowd, then they start firing. You can't talk about anything. You can't talk about religion because you start pissing people off. It's like I can't talk about anything. I got to talk about, my girlfriend does this, airplane food, whatever.
That's why Sam Hyde is a god.
But that's why I have like a lot of comedians that are coming out now. They're just kind of saying what the fuck they feel like. Like you watch like a Tosh Point Out. Daniel Tosh will say whatever the fuck he feels.
Yup.
And
Florida right there.
Of the category, and I'm like, perfect. Finally, we're losing some of that PC culture that got so droned into us.
Yeah.
It's a fine line to walk because I mean, Daniel Tosh gets jumped on all the time by these people.
It's about giving no fucks. That's the secret. Is just going, don't care.
Yep.
It's the same thing with I can't do colleges because of the PC culture that is on colleges.
Oh, dude, do one and film the audience.
Oh, I did one for UGA, and just the overprivileged kids. That's the thing that's pissing me off right now with the politically correct university is that they are getting triggered for somebody else. It's not even
on someone else's behalf.
The social they're not even mad I didn't say anything to attack them or their ideals, but I attacked or I said something that they could assume that somebody else would be bothered by. So now they're just being upset for somebody else. I said a joke one time about gays, and a girl comes to me after the show and she says, "You really shouldn't have said the thing about the gays and blah blah." I'm like, "Oh, are you a lesbian?" She goes, "No." And I was like, "Okay, then how are you if it had nothing to do with you?" Right at that moment, a lesbian walked up and goes, "That part you said, the gay part, oh, it was hilarious." I'm like, "See?"
Exactly.
I'm sorry that I gave a stereotypical dykey lesbian
But she
tone,
probably had it.
But I want you to smell the flannel.
Well, that is part of that entitlement, because a lot of these people are like white middle class women who want to speak. They're like, I speak on behalf of all minorities. It's like, can't we give them autonomy? Can't they speak for themselves? Aren't they people? If they're offended, they can let us know.
Blonde chicks like the one on the screen, they are the canary in our coal mine. So this is how we should understand modern culture. What does she have to tell us?
I'm sure she is a very profound cultural critic, sir.
Oh, I'm positive of it.
Yeah, she's the host of Pop Trigger.
Oh God, is that another Pop Trigger one?
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Fucking
Sweet.
Pop Trigger. What a mistake.
It should be Pop Triggered.
That I don't know. Who knows? That might be a thing. I'm writing it down.
Make a note of it, sir.
Let's watch
saying
some
that
more
word.
version.
I don't have my ancestors don't have the history, the horrific history that your ancestors do, where they were.
Oh, Jesus, if someone spoke to me like this, I'd
What?
backhand them. No shit. If I was an Irishman in 1890 and an Englishman walked up and said, I just feel so poorly for your people. I haven't faced the same oppression as you. I'd
so
backhand that
patronizing.
fucker. I'd backhand that fucker immediately.
Yeah, then move on with my life.
Get the
Yeah, but
fuck
now,
out of here.
Nobody remember. Oh God. Like, okay, the history I know is, let's face it, is mostly white history because we won. But it's also fucked up. The Dark Ages and some of what was going on with during the Roman Empire and all that is fucked up shit.
You ever seen Braveheart?
Yeah,
Yeah,
seriously.
dude, exactly. I love that documentary.
It's amazing how good the cameras were in the 16th century, right?
Yeah, dude, that crew really put themselves at risk. Gotta admire that shit.
That's awesome.
Called that word while they were being lynched and hung, while they were being enslaved, and then even to this day are called that word in a very discriminatory, racist way. So for me, I cringe, but
Oh, we know.
I cringe.
We know.
Yeah, we all cringe. You cringe, I cringe. We all cringe for fucking cultural appropriation.
Yes, bad shit happened. We got it. Logic.
I love how on the Young Turks, we need to bring up lynching. We need to bring up slavery. It's like, are these relevant? I thought you were the news. Like, can we talk about what's happening in 2016, maybe?
They're the news like the History Channel is.
MTV is music.
Exactly.
Yes, come on, guys.
That's so perfect.
Air quotes everywhere.
That is actually a very accurate metaphor for the entire age we're living in right now, isn't it?
Yes.
Just flip through MTV, the news, and what was the other one?
Comedy Central
Oh,
doesn't
jeez,
show
yeah.
comedy anymore. But that's just a personal
History
thing.
Channel. It
Yes.
was like,
The Learning Channel, and it had Honey Boo on there. I
Oh
was like,
shit!
what
There
the-
used to be stuff on the Learning Channel that was actually
There used to.
educational.
Yeah, they used to be learning.
I remember that.
That's what Devin said to me recently about this. Like, I could do, if this was all it constituted to do the news.
Dude,
I
any of
could
us
do
can
the
do
news.
this. Any of
I
us
could
could
just
do this.
look up. I could go to CNN, read the headlines. Oh, I'm a news show now. No, they don't have reporters. They're not in the field. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, somebody in the chat just mentioned 24 Kitchen having programs on waffles and chicken, and being from Atlanta, where chicken and waffles are coming from. You got to get it in the right order, dude. You're appropriating our culture and you're fucking it up.
Yeah.
It's chicken and
first.
waffles.
It's
Chicken
always
first,
chicken
then-
and waffles.
God.
It's never waffles and chicken, friend.
Yes.
Waffles and chicken.
Triggered.
Yeah, if you go in the wrong order, then it really fucks up the whole experience.
Yeah, you're
I do-
denying our agency.
Seriously, you're denying the rich tapestry of history of Southern culture.
Yes.
And rapping on my heart.
Yeah. Yeah.
Give him credit for apologizing. I think it was a huge teaching moment for him. And he is, you're right. And his apology was very sincere.
Why?
Fuck that.
He keeps turning that back on. What a monster.
Sorry, Car.